Okay, so indeed I will present to you the feature that will allow to share experiments in an easier manner with openCARP. So what is called the bundle feature will allow to share the experiments that are made with CARP utils. The principle is that you have a local experiment on your machine, on your computer, with a lot of files that are required in order to launch your experiment. And then you will use the bundle feature in order to create a self-contained bundle of your experiment, so that this bundle can be shared with other people, put on other platforms, and then you will be able to run your experiment on other platforms without having to make modifications or to add supplementary material to your experiments. So what is currently available and in the last release of openCARP is the bundle option. So when you run your experiment, you can use -- bundle and give a name to your bundle. And what this option does is that it runs the experiment and it will create a folder which is called the bundle folder. And in this folder will be put all the files that are necessary in order to run your experiment. There will also be a metadata file that is created, which contains metadata about openCARP, but also about yourself. For instance, the information that is in your CARP util settings file, as your name, your email address, and so on. And then there is an archive that is created, and this contains your experiment, and you can share it. In particular, what is done in practice is that the file paths that are set in your parameter files and also in your script will be modified, so that if you have absolute paths, for example, they're modified to be relative in the bundle, so that you can run the experiment inside the bundle and from any location. And as I said, some metadata is also auto-populated. For example, the version of openCARP that is used is also put in the metadata, which can be useful to share the experiment. In practice, sorry, just have to connect. So in practice, you have here an experiment with some files that you need to run the experiment in this folder, which is called mesh, etc. And then you will just run your experiment, use the bundle option, give a name to your experiment, and then the experiment is run and the bundle is created. And then you have here the my experiment bundle.zip, which will contain your experiment. What you have to know is that the bundle is created to run the same experiment as the one that you run when using the option. So for example, if you have a file that is required to visualize the experiment, it won't be included if you didn't use the visualize option at the time where you created the experiment, because all files in the folder are not added to the bundle, but only the one that I used in your experiment. So, but you can of course add additional files if you want. You have in fact to create, because if I will just create a bundle folder and just open my bundle in here. So I will just unzip the archive that was created. Okay, so this is what a bundle looks like. The experiment is a bit reorganized. You have the mesh files that are put in the folder called mesh, the other external files in the folder called external, and if in your experiments folder you create a folder that is named external or which is named mesh, then all the files in these folders will be added to the bundle. So you can put files in here and they will be added to the bundle. Or you can also just launch your experiments with all the options that you want, and then the files that are used by these options will be added to the bundle. So there are two options. So that is what is available for now. In the future, the aim is that you're able to push your experiment on a Git repository, and then you can ask for a release of your experiment on the openCARP website. So you create a bundle with the bundle option. Then you ask the openCARP administrators to release your experiment. And then there will be a release of your experiment that will be done on Radar. So there is a Radar repository for KIT, and then you will have an archive of the experiment that is created with a license, with the metadata, and you will be able then to share your experiment with others. And in practice, you will have to use another option which will be called push bundle, and then your experiment will be pushed on a Git repository, and then you will use an option called release experiment, where you will be able to ask for a release of your experiment on the openCARP website. There is one practical thing that has to be done in order to be able to bundle your experiments. So here I am in a folder where I have an experiment, as we can have every one of us, and we want now to bundle this experiment. There is one thing that has to be done before using the bundle option. It's that you have to tell the bundle feature which files are required in order to run your experiment, because it can't be automatically tracked. It's a bit complicated in Python. You can't automatically track every file that you will be using in your experiment. So you won't need to adapt your path in order for your files to be accessible from any location. So for example, it's not a problem even if it's not at all recommended to use an absolute path. You can let absolute path in your experiment, but you will have to encapsulate this path in a function that will basically tell the bundle feature that you want to track this file. So this function is called tools.simfile for simulation file path. And by encapsulating your file path in this function, these files will be added to the bundle. And so you have to do this for the external files that are required for your experiment. Here I have another file, etc. And then when running the bundle option, all of these files will be added to the bundle. So that's basically the only thing that you have to modify in your experiment in order to bundle them, is to encapsulate the path. And also you can also provide yourself a metadata file that contains the metadata that you want to add to the bundle. So everything, here it's a really global overview, but the bundle feature is documented on the openCARP website, and also don't hesitate to ask questions in the question and answer system. So it's documented in community share experiments. Okay, so you have really how to use the bundle feature, how to create a bundle, what are the steps that are required, and also another option that I want to show you is the -- bundle output, which if you add this option, then you have the outputs of your simulation that are also put in the bundle, which can be useful, for example, if you want to share an experiment that you made and that you refer to in an article that you want to show the results that you got, then you can put the output also in the bundle, but be very careful because the outputs can be really huge. So such an option can create a really, really huge archive. So you have to be aware of this. And I think that's the overview that I wanted to do. So I don't know if you have further questions about this feature, which is still in development, but everything is basically implemented and it should appear in the next release of openCARP. Yes.
I have a question regarding the dynamic models. So do you remember that we tried a dynamic model to run the bundle, but I'm not sure is it possible to share dynamic models with the bundle?
I don't remember what the issue was.
You'll be able to share it, but it will depend on the system that the user tries to run it, and like the dynamic library needs to be compiled for the system that the user tries to run it on. So if you use a dynamic model, chances are not very high that someone else will be able to run it.
What you could do is share